In various theistic religious traditions, an angel is a supernatural spiritual being who serves God. Abrahamic religions often depict angels as benevolent celestial intermediaries between God and humanity. Other roles include protectors and guides for humans, such as guardian angels and servants of God. They have 9 realms of angels who are grouped into 3 different spheres depending on their nearness to the throne of God. The first sphere refers to angels who serve as heavenly counselors. They include 1. Seraphim, 2. Cherubim, 3. Thrones. The second sphere refers to angels who work as heavenly governors and include 1. Dominions, 2. Virtues, 3. Powers. The third sphere refers to angels who function as heavenly messengers. They include 1. Principalities, 2. Archangels, 3. Angels. Let us now take a look at the position and role of each of these angels. 1. Seraphim. The highest order of the highest hierarchy are the Seraphim. These celestial beings are said to surround the throne of God, singing the music of the spheres and regulating the movement of the heavens as it emanates from God. Mentioned in Isaiah 6 verses 1 to 7. Seraphim are the highest angelic class, and they serve as the caretakers of God's throne and continuously shout praises. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. 2. Cherubim. Beyond the thrones are the cherubim. They are the guardians of light and of the stars. Removed from our plane of reality, still their light touches our lives, the divine light that they filter down from heaven. The cherubim are mentioned in Genesis 3 verse 24, Exodus 25 verses 17 to 22, 2 Chronicles 3 verses 7 to 14, Ezekiel 10 verses 12 to 14, Ezekiel 28 verses 14 to 16, 1 Kings 6 verses 23 to 28, and Revelation 4 verses 6 to 8. Lucifer is known as the angel of light, whom God's light shone through before his sin against God. 3. Thrones. They are a class of celestial beings mentioned by Paul of Tarsus in Colossians 1 verse 16. They are living symbols of God's justice and authority, and have as one of their symbols the throne. They are the companion angels of the planets. Christian theologians that include the thrones as one of the choirs don't describe them as wees, describing them as adoring elder men who listen to the will of God and praising the prayers of men. The 24 elders in the book of Revelation are usually thought to be part of this group of angels. 4. Dominions or lordship. The dominions are the heavenly beings who govern the activities of all the angelic groups lower than they are. As divine bureaucrats, they also serve to integrate the spiritual and the material worlds. Although they take their orders from God and rarely contact individuals, their work is connected to our reality. The angelic lords make themselves physically known to humans. The dominions are believed to look like divinely beautiful humans with a pair of feathered wings, much like the common representation of angels. That they may be distinguished from other groups by wielding orbs of light fastened to the heads of their scepters or on the pommel of their swords. 5. Virtues. These angels are those through which signs and miracles are made in the world. The term appears to be linked to the attribute might from the Greek root dynamis, mentioned in Ephesians 1:21, which is also translated as virtue or power. They are presented as the celestial choir. The name of the holy virtues signifies a certain powerful and unshakable virility welling forth into all their godlike energies, not being weak and feeble for any reception of the divine illuminations granted to it, mounting upward in fullness of power to an assimilation with God, never falling away from the divine life through its own weakness, but ascending unwaveringly to the super-essential virtue which is the source of virtue. They are of particular importance to us now because they are able to beam out massive levels of divine energy. 6. Towers. They are the bearers of the conscience of all humanity, the keepers of our collective history. The angels of birth and death are in this category. They are able to draw down and hold the energy of the divine plan the same way trees draw down the energy of the sun. In this way, the powers can send all of us a vision of a world spiritual network. Ephesians 3:10. The primary duty of the powers is to supervise the movements of the heavenly bodies in order to ensure that the cosmos remains in order. Being warrior angels, they also oppose evil spirits, especially those that make use of the matter in the universe, and often cast evil spirits to detention places. These angels are usually represented as soldiers wearing full armor and helmet, and also having defensive and offensive weapons such as shields and spears or chains respectively. 7. Principalities. The principalities, Ephesians 3:10, are the angels that guide and protect nations or groups of peoples and institutions such as the church. The principalities preside over the bands of angels and charge them with fulfilling the divine ministry. There are some who administer and some who assist. The principalities are shown wearing a crown and carrying a scepter. Their duty also is said to carry out the orders given to them by the upper sphere angels and bequeath blessings to the material world. Their task is to oversee groups of people. They are the educators and guardians of the realm of earth, like beings related to the world of the germinal ideas. They are said to inspire living things to many things such as art or science. Paul used the term rule and authority in Ephesians 1:21 and rulers and authorities in Ephesians 3:10. 8. Archangels. Beyond the angels are the beings we are used to calling the archangels. They tend the larger arenas of human endeavor. These beings are from a different family from the angels. There are many different kinds of archangels in this larger family. The four we are most familiar with are Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, and Uri. 9. Angels. In the angelic realm, the angels that we are most familiar with are those in the last order. They are the ones who are closest to humanity, the ones most concerned with human affairs. Within the category of angels, there are many different kinds with different functions. The ones that we know best are the guardian angels. Because of shifts in their functions and our consciousness, it is useful to think of